already hundreds and hundreds of you have texted the keyword drugged to 800-655-Mike to see this clip I'm about to play of Biden from over the weekend. Well, this is unbelievable. And there's a lot of stuff to break down today. I mean, of course, this helicopter crash involving the death of the president of Iran, who's known as the Merchant of Death. And what's weird is there was a narrative on social media that progressives were mourning his loss. This is not a good guy. This is a guy who's slaughtered thousands of people. This is Iran. Of course, lots of wild speculation about who it could be. A lot of speculation about was Israel involved. Looks like the weather was terrible and the helicopter crashed into a mountain. But anyway, there's that story to cover. And there's the bizarre video of Joe Biden. This is a campaign video. And his eyes and his physical appearance. I mean, this to me is so wild. It is crazy how he looks artificial. People were saying this is either artificial intelligence or he's on some kind of drugs. Here's the video that the campaign released. You got to see it. I'm going to tell you how to see it here in just a moment, but this is what it sounds like.
You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-cop. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act. The brave women and men in blue all across this nation should never forget that.
He didn't blink one time. His eyes are propped open. Remember that movie, A Clockwork Orange? It looks like his eyes are propped open. He's got something going on with his eye. If you want to see it, if you text the keyword drugged to 800-655-6453, we will send you back the clip and you can see it for yourself. And then you call me and you tell me what's wrong with the guy. You text that keyword drugged to DRUGGED. You text that to 800-655-Mike. Standard text messaging rates may apply. We'll send you the video clip, and then I want you to call me back at 800-655-Mike and press 1, and you tell me what you think what in the world is wrong with this guy physically. I mean, what's that debate going to be like in a few weeks, end of June in Atlanta? What is it, June 27th? And we'll be covering it here on the Mike Gallagher Show. Don't worry, from beginning, middle, and end. What a fiasco that's going to be. Meanwhile, Trump haters are claiming he had a meltdown at the NRA convention in Dallas over the weekend. It wasn't a meltdown at all. Here was Trump. He was pausing for the music. This guy knows about showmanship. Here was the speech where they're saying that he had some kind of a mental lapse.
Nation in the history of the world. Nation in decline.
So all he was doing was pausing for the music. And, he had a meltdown. He had a break. So, okay, Trump should say, maybe I had a meltdown. Let's both be drug tested before the June 27th debate in Atlanta. Fine. Let's both be drug, because we ought to know what they're pumping Joe Biden full of. There is something most definitely wrong with Joe Biden. And I'm challenged, if you work with elderly people, perhaps you're a nurse or you're a doctor, or maybe you have had a loved one, there is something, and there's one video that we keep seeing that's side by side of supposedly the old Biden and the new Biden. And the video showing he always squints. But in this video over the weekend, he's not squinting. His eyes are bugged open and not blinking a bit. What do you think is wrong with the guy? What is this? I'm serious. Is it medication? Is it artificial intelligence? But whatever it is, it's enormously alarming. Terribly alarming. 1-800-655-MIKE. And I really want you to flood my phone lines with your interpretation of what you see on that video. And to the bigger picture, you agree with me? Considering the condition he's in and how they're trying to cover it up, no way he'll be the nominee. There's no way. It's impossible. He's done. Gavin Newsom. Oprah. It'll be anybody but Joe Biden because they can't win with this guy. They cannot win with Joe Biden. 800-655-6453. Press 1 to come on air. Press 2 to leave a voicemail or text us your comments on the MyPillow text line. 800-655-6453. Charles in Montana. Charles, have you seen this video of Biden?
Yes, sir.
What do you make of it? What's wrong with him?
Well, I just looking it up that the average human blinks about 20 times a minute.
He doesn't blink one time in that whole clip.
I know that. Don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor.
No, me either. But all right, but that's interesting information. The average human blinks 20 times a minute. Wow, 800-655-MIKE. Gary is in Phoenix. Gary, what in the world are they doing to this guy?
Hi there, Mike.
Hi.
I think they're shooting him up like they did Hitler to keep Hitler standing upright.
Have you ever seen the video of Hitler? I think he was at the Olympic Games. He's seated in the arena or the stadium, and his hands are he's rocking back and forth uncontrollably, and was clearly under the influence of something. Have you ever seen that clip?
I believe I have, but there's no doubt that he was on amphetamines.
Yeah. So do you think there's something similar to going on with Joe Biden?
100%, no doubt.
All right.
The guy's the Walking Dead. I feel bad for him that he's being used the way they use him. He shouldn't be in office.
Right. All right, let's see what others say. Appreciate your call very much. 1-800-655-MIKE. End of the day, the reason this is so alarming is it is pointing towards one conclusion. It's all pointing towards the same conclusion. He will not be on the ticket. He's not going to be running for re-election. Period. And incidentally, this debate, June 27th, there's still lots of speculation about whether both of these men will show up. There's a part of me that thinks it can't possibly happen. They can't possibly put Biden out there in whatever condition he is in. But interestingly, Trump told Fox News over the weekend something that I always believed, that he called their bluff. Biden was willing to do the debate, thinking Trump would not. Here's what Trump said over the weekend.
And you see that when you watch.
Hang on,
the
Grill,
television.
stop, please. I'm sorry. I thought he was on Fox News. This is courtesy of Fox News, but this is him at the NRA convention in Dallas. This is during his speech at the NRA convention. Sorry about that. Here he is.
And you see that when you watch the television and the news reports, even though fake news CNN and fake tech, do you know fake Tapper is going to be one of the people? But they said to me the other day, sir, CNN with fake Tap, and he is a fake, but let's see how he does. I think he's under a lot of pressure, to be fair. But fake Tapper is going to be heading up the team that interrogates you. I said, that's okay. I accept the debate. I accept it. You know why? Because nobody thought he was going to debate. They didn't think I'd accept it. I accept. Then another one called. They put out another one. I said, I accept. They didn't even tell me where it was, who it was. I didn't care. What the hell difference does it make? I mean, you know. So we did something that they were shocked at. They had no idea that, you know, they figured, well, we're not going to do CNN, and we're not going to have Tapper be the guy. And we're not going to have other people involved in that show that, you know, they thought there was no negotiation. I said, I accept anything you want. Let's debate. And now they're shocked. They don't know what the hell to do because they have a debate. But just remember this. We'll go back and finish. You know, there is a genius to what I'm doing. You do know that. I go from here to there.
Now, can you imagine that guy on a debate stage with the guy whose eyes look like they're propped open, like the scene from A Clockwork Orange? Can you imagine what Trump and Biden are going to be like on the debate stage together? Get out the popcorn, buckle up, because we are in for a ride.